ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever show of Empire South Wrestling. You know, we've got this new stadium, we got all this, and we just want to welcome you here. We got a huge crowd here tonight. We are so proud to be back here in Atlanta, Georgia, giving you the most amazing show that we could possibly think of. And before we get the action started, I'm going to come out here to the ring and tell you a few things here. You know, I want to tell you folks, Vince McMahon tried to stop us. He tried to put us down. He bought us out, and he shut us down. Well, guess what, Vince? Guess what we used your money for? We're just going to start a whole new wrestling alliance. Well, me and Harold are not going to be stopped. We are going to perform, and we're going to perform for these people, and we're going to give them a show like they deserve. If you want to come and try to buy us out again, well, guess what? You don't have an opportunity. Because the people we brought in now we can trust. Those scumbags that gave you our companies, they're gone. They're not coming back. We own this. You, the people, own this. ESWA and MWA in St. Louis is for you. And if Vinnie Mac tries to come after us again, well, guess what, Mr. McMahon? You can't touch us. You can't touch us. We're not copying you. We're not using you. We're not doing anything. We have our own. This is us. ESWA is for the people, by the people. These people, these fans, these cheering fans are everything. And Vince, I just gotta say this. If you're not down with that, then I got two words for you. Oh no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say what you think I'm gonna say. This is my house, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it, Vince. And like I said, if you are not down with that, then I got two words for you. And I think you know what they are. So I'm not even gonna say it. ESCWA for life. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to send that message from me and Harold. There's nothing he can do to stop us now. We're going to put on our first show. This is Johnny Reeves versus Adrian Angelo. And we got him back when he came back down south. And Johnny Reeves is actually, you might remember him as Lightning Lance Morgan, our time traveler, but he wasn't actually a time traveler. He had a head injury. And now he's back as his true self. And he's about to come to the ring right now. Alright, there you see him, folks, Johnny Reeves. You know, a lot of people are asking when I put him up on our website, where'd the tattoos come from so quick? Well, come to find out that he had a head injury. And he was freaked out when he woke up from his coma by all the tattoos, and he didn't know who he was. They used this advanced polymer skin to cover him up. But then when they figured out who he was, and he came around to it, they were able to take it off. And now he's back under his real name, Johnny Reeves. And let's welcome back from St. Louis, the leader of the Hit Squad. Two members of the hit squad went up to St. Louis. It was him and Azrael. And they performed amazing in St. Louis. But when the Federations got destroyed, they decided they wanted to come back down here and reunite with their brother Elijah. And you'll see Azrael and Elijah in action later tonight. But Adrian is going to go against Johnny here tonight. And Johnny's return and Adrian's return. We were so glad to have him back. So glad. And as you see, we got much more production going here with the SWA. Because we had more money to put into it. Thanks to Big Vinnie Mac. And his big check that he had to write us to get rid of us. And we'll start this match off with a collar and elbow tie up, and Johnny with an arm bar. Puts Adrian down to one knee, holding that arm bar tight. Adrian reverses it. He's got him in an arm bar. Johnny Reeves rolls out of it. Adrian goes for a big knee. Johnny gets out of the way. Johnny flips him over, lands on his back, and a big knee right to the shoulder blades. We're so glad to have Johnny back and that he's okay. When Lightning disappeared, I was really concerned. But there was nothing I could really do until Johnny came walking back into my office and reintroduced himself. And I was so happy to hear from him and so happy that he was back. I thought something horrible had happened to him. But this is a new attitude and a new look as he puts Adrian in that Boston Crab, working on that back. And he goes for the pin. One. You gotta do more than that to take down the leader of the hit squad, folks. But as I was saying, Johnny, so glad to have him back. Adrian goes for a stomach gut punch. Looks like he just grazed him. Adrian reverses an arm bar into a neck breaker. A big punch to the back. These two are going at it hard here. And Johnny Reeves Irish whips him into the corner. Oh, goes for what appeared to be a shoulder block. Adrian stepped out of the way and then into a big neck breaker. And now Adrian working on that neck. These two are going at it rough here, ladies and gentlemen. This has been an enjoyable match so far with a big knee from Adrian. Adrian said he learned a lot up in St. Louis thanks to Harold. And we want to thank Harold for, helping train the hit squad and bringing them back down here to us and letting them out of their contracts so they could return home. We'll have to do more than that, Adrian. But we are so proud to have the hit squad back together, all three members. And like I said, later tonight you're going to see Azrael and Elijah going up against the Buzz Club, Cole Quinn and Drake Marshall. There will be no titles defended tonight. We just wanted you to put on a good show and introduce some guys that we hadn't seen in a while. And then we'll see some matches for number one contendership and stuff next week, so we can get prepared for that. Is Adrian taking it to Johnny, but Johnny reverses it with a shoulder block. Johnny dragging him to the center of the ring. What's he going to do here? Big double axe handle to the back. And a big kick to the back there. Picking Adrian back up. What's he going for? Looks like he's going for a choke slam. Choke slam right into the center of the ring. Could this be it for the leader of the hit squad, Adrian Angelo? But Johnny's letting him take his time to recover. He needs to stay on him. After that big choke slam's got him shook. Johnny sized him up for something here. Oh, looks like he's going for it. Going for it, yes. The last ride power bomb. He's going to drag him to the center of the ring. Could this be all for Adrian? Johnny going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Adrian kicks out at 2. Not many men can kick out of the last ride power bomb. Johnny picks him back up. Adrian trying to fight to stay in this. What a match we've had so far. And a sidewalk slam takedown there. Adrian picks him back up. He's got him up. Reversed. Oh wait, he's going for the pin here. 1, 2. Oh, just a 1 count. Referee couldn't even get the 2. He's going to have to do a lot more than that. The reverse atomic drop is not going to pin Johnny Reeves. I'm telling you that, folks. Johnny Reeves got him up again for another last ride powerbomb right in the center of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and that is it, folks. Johnny Reeves is your victor here tonight in his return match as his true self. And he said this match means more to him than anything because he is back as himself. And I'm really proud of him. I'm so glad to have him back. We're going to go ahead and move on. Our next match is going to be Damien, who is also returning from St. Louis to join us down here, along with the newcomer, Drago Ultimo. You may remember him. He was with us before. Let's go down to the ring for the introductions of Damien first.
Making his way to the ring from Greece, weighing in at 205 pounds, Damien.
Well, here he comes to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Our resident demon, Damien, in an outfit that he designed. He still has his red one, but he wanted to come back in this one as he walked through the pits of hell to get here. And like I said, he's returning from St. Louis after a successful run up there, even becoming their elite champion before the federation that you knew as BCW was bought out and shut down by Vince McMahon. But he is back down here in Atlanta with us. Oh my. Through hellfire and brimstone, Damien has came back to Atlanta.
And his opponent from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in.
Here he comes, folks. Drago Ultimo. Using that springboard to pop into the ring there. He is, like I said, he was Drago Loco. I'm going to do something with that cape. It'll be gone next week. But he was Drago Loco. But he wanted a persona change because he did not enjoy that. He wanted something a little bit lighter. And here he is, his true self, Drago Ultimo. And let's get this match started. As Damien picks him up with a big flapjack to start the match. Excuse me. Damien just taking it to him. There's an Irish whip. Damien leapfrog. Another leapfrog. And Ultimo grabs the ropes to stop that sequence. Now collar and elbow tie up. Damien pushes him against the ropes. Looks like the referee's going to have to get in the middle of them here. Will it be a clean break? It looks like it will. And right back to a collar and elbow tie up and right back to the... Folks, it's like a boxing match here. They're tying it up and trying to get a little bit of rest in, but they just started. They need to do something. Oh, and Drago with a big kick to the face on Damien. And then a big kick to the back. Drago Ultimo in his new persona seems to be a lot more comfortable. With Damien again, right back on the offensive, throws him into the corner. The big clothesline to the back of the head, and he goes quick for a PN1. And he's not going to do it, Damien. Not going to do it. Another Irish whip into the ropes. Damien with a big back elbow. Just stomping on Ultimo. It's a Damien, our resident demon here. Not much is known about him other than that he came from Greece all the way over here to perform for us. He had 2 matches with us. Oh, Ultimo springboarding and kicked him as he came up. But Damien right back on the offensive. Ultimo out of the way. Irish whips Damien into the corner. And Damien gets out of the way. Back and forth. These 2 men are putting on a show here, ladies and gentlemen. And Damien out to the floor. Ultimo going right after him. A big kick to the face. Ultimo, like I said, in his new costume and his more himself, he seems a lot more comfortable. And another big enziguri to the head puts Damien down again. And Damien dodges a punch and kick to the gut. And then throws Ultimo across the ring. Over by the timekeeper's table. And Drago throws Damien into the ring post. And there you see our new name and new logo on the side of the ring. As Ultimo throws Damien back into the ring. We are called Empire South Wrestling Alliance because Georgia is known as the Empire State of the South. Just like New York is the Empire State of the North. So we are now Empire South Wrestling Alliance, ESWA, along with our partners in St. Louis, MWA, Missouri Wrestling Alliance. And we are so proud to still be teaming with those guys as Damien, the big kick drives Ultimo into the apron. Damien's just taking it to him. What's he gonna do here? Throws him back into the ring. A big elbow to the throat. Damien climbing back into the ring. He's going up top. What's he gonna do here? Damien's gonna fly. A big elbow drop to the throat of Ultimo. Damien should have went for the pin, but he picks him back up. Snap DDT. Could that be all for Ultimo? As Damien goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, Ultimo's still in this match. Not doing too good, but he's still in this match. But like I said, we are so proud to still be teaming with the MWA up there in St. Louis. We will be having joint pay-per-views and joint tournaments. You will see some of our wrestlers wrestle there. You will see some of theirs come here and wrestle. Oh, and a big kick from Ultimo. An Irish whip. Damien with an arm drag takeover goes for the pin again. Not even a 1 count that time. Ultimo is putting on a show here today along with Damien. These 2 men are some tough customers. Ultimo blocks it and elbow to the knee of Damien. Throws Damien to the corner. Spins him around. What's he going to do here? They're picking him up. Setting him on that top rope. You better hurry. Was he just sitting there looking at him, giving Damien a chance to recover? But Damien does it with the Hurricane Rana takedown from the top rope. Has done a number on Damien. Damien Irish whip in the corner, and Ultimo is taking it to him. I am impressed with both of these men here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just a lot of excitement going on. And the fans are loving it here. It's loud in there. Damien throws him back into the corner. What's he going to do here? Does a rope walk and a big swinging DDT. Could this be all? 1, 2, 3, and out of nowhere, Damien wins it with that big swinging DDT from the top rope. And there you see your winner, Damien. What's going on here? Looks like Ultimo wants to shake hands. Damien just looks at him like he wants to eat his head, and Ultimo just puts his hands up and says, "Okay, man," and walks away. Good show of respect from Ultimo, but Damien having nothing to do with it. Damien doesn't respect anybody. And now we got another debuting wrestler, the Savior, Jacob Black, versus our former Atlanta champion with our other federation. Malcolm Creed is returning to us. Let's go down to the ring for the introductions here, folks, as we see Jacob Black for the first time.
Making his way to the ring from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 220 pounds.
Savior, Jacob Black, is a former cult leader who was kicked out, was taken out by the FBI and placed in prison. He spent 10 years in prison for his actions. And now that he is released, he trained and wrestled while he was in prison, and he got quite good. And after his release, he was brought to my attention by a prison guard by the name of Shane, who I know that he might be good. So I gave him a chance, and here he is. Everybody needs a second chance to rehabilitate themselves. So let's see what he can do against Malcolm Creed here tonight. And as you know, ladies and gentlemen, Malcolm Creed was with us before. He held the Atlanta Championship, which will still be known as the Atlanta Championship, but it has a completely different design, and in a tournament off air was won by Mike Woods, who will debut next week in a non-title match. And Malcolm would love to get back into it, would love to get that title back now that it's been redesigned. But he's got to get through Jacob Black first. There's the bell. Let's get this action started. Malcolm, big snap suplex to start the match out. Malcolm taking it to him here already. But Jacob reverses it with a big face buster. It's like a reverse STO type move. And a big kick to the gut. And Malcolm returns the favor with a big kick to the gut and a running neck breaker. And Malcolm, as you know, is from just down the road. And he loves performing in front of this crowd. He was actually given an opportunity to go to NXT when Peach State was purchased. And he turned it down to stay with his family here, and he goes for the pin. One. He's going to have to do more than that to put down Jacob Black, who is a very tough competitor. But again, he wanted to stay here with his family. And when I told him, I said, your family will be there when you get back. And he said, you guys are my family. So that meant a lot to me. So, I definitely wanted to keep him here. And if he wanted to stay, I'm very excited about it. But Malcolm Creed taking some punishment from Jacob Black right now. A couple of stomps and a big elbow. And another big elbow. And a rapid fire, another big elbow. When he misses a stomp, misses a second stomp. And he finally gets the third. I guess third time's a charm, folks. Oh, then they're grinding his knee into the back of the head of Malcolm Creed. The Savior here is putting it to Creed, who is the bigger competitor. Oh, and a big shoulder block enziguri combo puts Malcolm Creed on his back. Jacob puts him in a head scissors. Creed is turning him over and pops his head out and gets out of it. And a couple of big punches to the face. And a big kick from Malcolm. Jacob trying to get himself up on the ropes there. Malcolm takes him right back down. Oh, and a guillotine fallback move on that bottom rope. And Malcolm is just not letting up here. Creed throws Black into the corner hard. And Black, wise move, rolls out of the ring to get his bearings, but right back in with a snapmare takeover. Now he's trying to slow the pace down a little bit. Even though Malcolm is the bigger, stronger of the two, he is also loves a fast-paced match, as you can see, and he is trying to get back into this. And he takes him down with that big arm breaker. And then a big kick to the back. You see the referee watching him as he's got him in that arm breaker. Oh, another spin move there. Dropping that arm to the ring. He's trying to dislocate his shoulder there. Malcolm tearing him down piece by piece, but Black getting right back in it. And then steps out of the ring. Creed follows him. Jacob Black looked like he was trying to get his head together, but Creed is not going to do it. Creed just punches him in the face. And then he's dragging him across the ring, throws him over the barricade, but does not follow. Jacob comes back over the barricade, and now he's got a hold of Creed. Now he drags over and slams his face into the barricade, and that put Creed down on the mat. These two going at it outside. Throws him into the apron. They better hurry up and get back into this ring pretty quick. And Malcolm gets thrown back in by Black. And Black, with a fallback leg breaker, that'll stretch that upper muscle in the back of the leg and just rip it in two. You won't be able to walk. As Malcolm is on the ground in pain as Black keeps stomping away. And a little bit of showboating from the Savior here. Oh, and a big elbow. Another big elbow. We've seen this sequence before. And another big elbow. And he misses a stomp, misses a second stomp, finally gets the third. Deja vu, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and he goes for a big punch, and Malcolm blocks it. Then a Luthez press, and is just wailing on him. Ladies and gentlemen, that has Malcolm Creed busted open after that last punch. And that may be what Creed needed, because he gets a big knee drop to the face. And now he looks hyped up after he saw his own blood. And he says, like Ben Stiller in Dodgeball, nobody makes me bleed my own blood. As he does the same move on Black that Black did on him earlier with that falling leg thing. Look, he's preparing for something. A big kick to the side of the head. That'll shake your marbles around in the bag. And he's got him in the control where he wants him. And Malcolm working on that neck. Now looks like he's stalking him. Looks like he's setting him up for something. Could it be the Creed knockout blow? Yes. He calls that the Creedinator. I'm not sure why. That's just what he calls it. And he's going for the pin in the center of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Malcolm Creed is your winner with blood running down his face.
Here is your winner.
He holds his hands up high. And Jacob Black rolls out of the ring defeated as Malcolm Creed celebrates his victory. We are so happy to have him back. Okay, folks, we got our next match is Rose, another superstar returning from St. Louis, going up against a made-over Tia Grace. Now, Tia stayed with us and Rose came back. Let's go down for the introductions. We are so happy to have Rose back with us down here. We missed her so much when she took off up north. But she is asked to come back down here along with a few other superstars when everything folded and started anew, and found out instead of being a developmental territory, we were going to be our own territory working as a team. She has to come back. And she is excited to be back here in Atlanta, as you can tell. Shaking that little booty. And then we got Tia, who stayed with us, even though she was also offered a chance to go up to NXT, but didn't like the way we were treated and stayed here with us. When McMahon took over, he put a mask on her and tried to turn her into a female Damien kind of character, and she did not like it at all. And she asked to be made over after our makeover. And I was more than happy to oblige. And we are so happy that she stayed with us, because she is a great performer. She is a little fire plug. She is a lot shorter than Rose is, but she has that fire in her, folks. Oh, as you can see, as she dunks that punch, it gives one of her own, and a big low drop kick knocks Rose off her feet, and Tia is quickly in control of this match. And a big kick to the face, but Rose gets up, and then an uppercut, and a punch to the gut. Rose blocks whatever that was going to be and kicks her in the gut. Big Irish whip. Leapfrog, and then drops down again. And Tia grabs the ropes to stop it, and Rose gives her a big kick to the stomach, takes her up. What's this move going to be? Oh my! A very unique neck breaker. One. And Tia kicks out after a 1 count. But a very unique neck breaker from Rose. Some innovative moves. I tell you what, these women are superstars. Rose with a big clutch DDT. But Tia trying to get back to her feet and fight back in it. Gives Rose a big kick to the face, and Rose rolls under the ropes trying to get away. But Tia not letting her go anywhere. Gives her a big punch and knocks her to the ground, and then follows her out. Excuse me. And a couple of big kicks out there on the floor. And then Tia. Oh, Tia with a big jawbreaker. And another big kick from Tia. Using those short legs with all she's got. Throws her back into the ring. And Grace is taking it to Akane right now with a big reverse DDT. And Rose is hurting. There's a pin. 1. Rose kicks out. After a 1 count, you're going to do a lot more than that to get rid of Rose. Tia with another big kick. Just using those legs, setting her up for something. Or just doing a little bit of showboating, maybe. That gives Rose time to get back to her feet. And Rose repays the jawbreaker. Tia with a big slam. Puts Rose down again, though. Tia a little bit more showboating, but she gets right back on Rose. Rose reverses that Irish whip, puts Tia in the corner. And then a big monkey flip sends her halfway across the ring. But Tia again gets back up. But Rose puts her right back in the same corner again. And another monkey flip throws her halfway across the ring again. And then Rose putting her in the head scissors. squeezing his ears together. Tia throws her way out of it. She may be small, but she is powerful. Throwing those punches and kicks, trying to get back in this. And a pig head scissor take over there. And then she puts Rose in the head scissors. Referee checking with Rose. Do you want to give up? And she says no, and she fights her way out of it. These two are going back and forth. Tia taking too much time. Setting Rose up for something. A tilt-a-whirl DDT. Puts Rose down. 1, 2. Again, Rose kicks out. Rose, like I said, spent time up in St. Louis, performing quite well up there. But now back down here, showing she's tough. Keeps kicking out of these big moves. Tia going to the top. And one fatal move. Oh, and then a flip. Houston hangover. 1, 2, 3. And that will do it. And Tia Grace, the little Spitfire, has won this match. She stands there raising her hands. What's this going to be? Rose is walking over to her. Tia extends a hand out as a welcome back. And Rose shakes her hand and then raises her hand in victory. What a class act these two are here. What a class act. And now we're going to go to our tag team match. We've got the Buzz Club, Drake Marshall and Cole Quinn, against the returning Hit Squad, Azriel, Payne, and Elijah, teaming back up for the first time in a long time. I'm excited to see this match. Let's go down to the ring for the introductions. And there you have the Buzz Club, ladies and gentlemen. They joined us just before we went down, along with Drake Marshall and Cole Quinn. Drake is the brother of our former champion, an actual current champion of the new ESWA. Brody Marshall. And as they made a big heel turn just before PSCW went off the air, but the returning Hit Squad is here to put them in their place. Drake Marshall says, bring it. And it's about to be brung. I'm telling you, these two are not to be messed with. Azriel Payne and Elijah, the masked member of the Hit Squad. When asked why he wears the mask, he basically just said because he wanted to. So, and the Hit Squad does whatever they want, so I guess that's why. But these two were tag team partners in the old days, before Peach State. And then when Azriel and Adrian went up to BCW, Elijah kind of took a break from it all. But then when they said they were coming back, he could not resist rejoining his partners in crime. And we are about to see, does he have the ring rust on him? As he's going against these two young bucks in Drake Marshall and Cole Quinn. And Azriel quickly with the big backbreaker to Drake Marshall. And the Hit Squad definitely has the size advantage here. But Buzz Club has the speed. But Azrael's definitely using the size and strength advantage as he picks him up for another backbreaker. He is just taking it to Drake Marshall in the early going, and Elijah is loving every minute of it. And Azrael just wailing on Drake's head there. Marshall gets up, but reverses the armbar. And Irish whips Payne into the corner. Big knee to the gut and just throws him down. Marshall gonna fly. Elbow drop from the second rope. What height just from the second rope. And now he's giving Azrael a little bit. Another elbow drop and a kip up. And a little showboating. And he does it again. He needs to quit that showboating. This hit squad is nothing to be taken lightly. And he does it a third time and a third kip up. A little too much showboating there. And on fourth time, and Azrael is down. And a fifth time. Ladies and gentlemen, Azrael is just taking elbow after elbow. After elbow. Drake Marshall needs to do something else here, ladies and gentlemen. As the crowd is booing as he just continues to elbow Azrael in the sternum. And he's going to do it again. Azrael is out of it. Come on, ref. If Azrael cannot defend himself, this match needs to be stopped. But the referee just continues watching him do it here. Time after time. That's 10, I believe, in a row. 11 in a row. And then finally he picks him up. But Azrael reverses it in the shoulder block, puts Drake on the mat. Azrael taking 11 or 12 elbow drops, I don't know how many. Throws Drake into the corner. And we're going to get to see our first look at Elijah as the hit squad doing the stomp that seems to be the favorite of our tag teams around here. Just taking it to him, just pounding him down. And now he throws him in. And a missile drop kick, and Drake is hurting. And we will get to see our first look of Elijah is a pin. One. And a kick out at one. Marshall is not out of it yet. Elijah put him in the Boston Crab. After those big stomps, that chest has to be hurting. But Drake trying to fight his way out of it. Gets his hands free and pulls Elijah's legs out from under him. But I think Drake needs to hurry up and make a tag. But Elijah throws him right back into their corner, misses a shoulder block. And Drake, Irish whip off the ropes, goes for a kick, and Elijah just slaps him out of the way. He tries a little bit of a showboating. Takes a punch and a big elbow. And Buzz, the Buzz Killer, Drake Marshall, 2. Drake Marshall with that big move and finally goes over to tag his partner Cole Quinn in. Cole Quinn comes in and misses a stomp to start with and gets the second one. And straight into an armbar on Elijah. Cole Quinn, the only survivor from the original BCW, takes some punches to the face from Elijah there. And then a big slam from Elijah. Has Cole Quinn down on the mat. And look at the strength from Elijah, picking up Cole Quinn like he's dead weight. And it just drops him right in the center of the ring, right on our logo. Now it looks like he's setting him up for something. What's this going to be here? Getting him up. There's a clutch neck drop. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Cole Quinn kicks out at 2.5. As the crowd cheers, and Elijah tags back in the big man, Azrael Payne. And we are so glad to have back down here with us. He is such a consummate professional and such a performer. He picks up Quinn, slams him down with a reverse STO. Big stomp to the back, almost misses, gives a grazing blow there. And Azrael goes over. What's he prepared to do here? He picks up Quinn. And Quinn goes for a drop kick. Azrael blocks it. Quinn with a jawbreaker puts Azrael into the corner. Quinn Irish whips him back over to the other corner, but the referee gets in the way. The referee is down. And there's a tag from the Buzz Club. But the referee did not see it. Will he make him go out? Double arm breaker, double Irish whip. Oh, and a double kick to the gut. And the referee, even though he didn't see the tag, is allowing Drake to stay in it. I'm not sure what's going on there. But Drake is just pounding on the back of Azrael and doing some showboating push-ups on the back of Azrael. This Drake Marshall is one cocky individual as he tags Cole Quinn back in. Cole Quinn stomps the leg. Picks up Azrael. Azrael blocks it in a big headbutt. But Cole gets the better hand again. Irish whips him into the corner. The big forearm puts Azrael down. Azrael rolls out of the ring. Right back in it. And a big punch puts Cole Quinn on the ropes. Azrael with a guillotine drop onto the rope there. And Irish whips him back into the Hit Squad corner. Both of these teams making good tags. What's this going to be? Irish whip. Picks him up. Oh my. A backbreaker reverse DDT. Oh, and Drake Marshall comes in to save the match. But he may pay for it here. He takes a big forearm to the chest that sends him rolling out of the ring. And Cole Quinn still in the middle of the mat. A big choke slam from Elijah, the strength of this man. Couple of big stomps. Oh, and a stomp to the shoulder. Cole Quinn is out of it, ladies and gentlemen. The Hit Squad is dominating this match. And both teams have had some offense, but I really think it's been mostly the Hit Squad most of the match. The Hit Squad, he throws him into the corner again. Elijah misses the shoulder tackle. Cole Quinn with the big Uranagi drags Elijah to the other corner, looks for his partner. Drake still down. Cole goes for the pin. 1, 2, but Elijah kicks out at 2. There's too much time for the pin as Drake Marshall still down on the outside, leaving Cole Quinn to his own here. Looks like Marshall's finally trying to get back up on the ring apron after that big clubbing blow from Elijah sent him rolling out of the ring. As Cole continues the offense on Elijah inside of the ring, working on that back, trying to take the strength out of the big man. Elijah back up with a knee to the face. What's he going to do here? Nothing. Cole reverses the Irish whip. Got Elijah outside the ring. What's going to happen here? Cole Quinn with a big DDT on the apron. And this crowd is loving it. As Quinn doing some damage here. Dragging him over to the barricade. Slamming his face off the barricade. And Elijah is in big trouble. The referee is yelling at him to get back in the ring as he counts here. Elijah trying to fight back. The referee is on 5 or 6. Can't hear for this crowd. But Elijah throws Cole back into the ring, hits him in the throat. And a big kick to the side of the head. And Drake Marshall takes Elijah down. The referee's about to count him out. And a bad move by Drake throws Elijah back in the ring to stop the referee's count. A hot tag to Azrael. But Cole could not get there in time. Azrael with a big clothesline, and a big clubbing fist, and the big boot to the face. Cole Quinn locked up in the corner. Azrael throws him back over to the far corner. The Hit Squad corner. Now he's using the big choke. The big foot. Cole goes down. The big power bomb out of the corner there. And Cole Quinn is in trouble again after the big man's got him up. Oh, goes for the choke slam. Cole gets an elbow to the side of the head that stops it. But Cole throws Azrael almost out of the ring. Azrael hangs on. And Cole needs to do something here, but he's just standing there looking, allowing Azrael to recover. This could be a big mistake for Azrael. Or a big mistake for Cole Quinn, as Azrael just using the 10 count to recover. The referee is on 6. 7, and then Azrael comes back into the ring. Cole gets him up. A power bomb. What strength by Cole Quinn. 1, 2. But Azrael kicks out after 2. I don't think Cole got all of it because of the Cole with a roll-up pin. 1, 2, and only a 2 count again. And Azrael jumps up angry. But Cole continues to work on him with that neck breaker. But both men are just so tired. What a match these two have put on here. Hot tag to Elijah. And Cole realizes he's not going to make it. Goes right back at Elijah. Irish whips him into the corner trying to get to his partner. Big forearm. Quinn needs to make the tag here. An armbar. Holding Elijah down. And Cole Quinn should make the tag, but he hasn't. And the Hit Squad is just continuing to work on him here. And Marshall is just looking frustrated outside the ring. Drake just wants to end this match to try to help his team, but Cole again refuses to tag, and another big claw. Claw slam. It's not really a choke slam because he grabbed him by the forehead. As Elijah drags him to the middle of the ring. Goes for the pin again. 1, 2, 3, and that'll be all. And Drake does not even try to stop the count. What is going on here? Drake does not even come in to help Cole Quinn. As the Hit Squad is your victor. And that is our show for tonight. As one member of the Hit Squad takes the fall, but the other two get the victory in the main event here tonight. And we are so glad to have you here on the first show of ESWA, Empire South Wrestling Alliance. I have been JT Akers, your announcer / owner / promoter / everything. You can see us on youtube.com at SIC343. And we thank you for being here at Empire South. God bless and have a good night.